And here begins our story. We'll be falling in a path, of course, the time will slowly drift away.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to UKSG Autumn 2020. I am your host and co-host for the next 3 hours. My name is Nost. I'm a Spyro speedrunner myself, but obviously you're not here to see some Spyro speedruns. You're here to see some awesome Neon Space 2 done by Strackel.
Hey everybody.
So, Strackel and PKT Distinct, I'm going to leave it directly to you two to carry on. So, best of luck, lads, and enjoy the rest of the run then, folks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Are you ready, Strackel?
Okay.
Let me know when you...
Yes, I'm ready
Okay.
for the countdown. Let's go.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
All right, good luck, man.
Sorry,
Oh.
my controller is off. Okay, it's now. You can count down again.
Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Now we are good. So this is a round of Neon Space 2. So for the people that doesn't know the game, and there's probably a lot of people that doesn't know the game, the story about this game is that Strackel found it on Steam, and he found the game pretty cool, and he wanted to speedrun it, and he looked for a speedrun page, but there was not a speedrun page. So he created a speedrun page and he started speedrunning it, as simple as that. And it motivated me as well to play the game. So I played the game and I fell in love with it, and I tried it for like one or 2 months, and it was pretty cool to try hard. So it's a pretty cool game. So the goal of this game is to go through checkpoints that appears as a circles on the map. So you have to go through all the checkpoints, and at the last checkpoint you switch to another level. And there are 50 levels on the game. So there are different mechanics. So in the third level you unlock two main abilities. You have one ability that you can TP, but only forward. And it's usual to go through lines like it did, like TP through the lines, but you can't TP like on all the lines. It depends on the level, but it's pretty cool. Like here he TP on he went through 2 lines. That's pretty cool. And there's another ability that you can slow down the time. It's interesting to get some cycles, because there are a lot of maps when you have to get some cycles to get very fast, and it saves a lot of seconds, so it's pretty cool. So it's called Neon Space 2 because there are neons. There are neons flying, and there are neons. There are 3 type of colors. There are blue colors, blue lines. It's just only walls. Basically, it's doing nothing. There are also red lines. So the red lights kills you automatically. I mean, there is one level that doesn't kill you, but it's probably a bug of the game, so whatever. Most of the time it kills you. And there are also the yellow line. The yellow line, it's interesting because when you touch the yellow line, it pushes you back. And when it pushes you back, there is a timer. There's a time that when you touch the yellow line, you have a bit of seconds when you can go through all the yellow lines. So it will be interesting to go through yellow lines and skip some levels, and it's gonna save a lot of time. So yeah, the interesting part of the speedrun of this game is that I found it myself pretty cool, because it's really a try-hard game. It's like you really enjoy the game, and you really And the interesting part also is the competition that Strackel brought. It brought the hype of on the game. Even if the game is not really like a very good game, it's still a good competition game. Like pretty much all the games, even if they are not very good, when you bring competition on it, it becomes really cool, and you really want to try hard, and it's really enjoyable. It was really enjoyable to try hard the game. So, talking about the speedrun, we are only 4 or 5 people that run the game for now. So if you want to have the game, it's $10 on Steam, but my advice is to not getting it on Steam, because you can get some keys that you can get the game at $1, and if you want the game, you can DM me or Strackel, who will give you some keys that are really cool. It's really nice to have a $1 game that you want to try hard. If you are bored or something, you can still like play a game of $1 if you are bored. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to speedrun the game, there is also a page that we put all the strats. I mean, the fastest strats on a page that we put on speedrun.com. So if you want to check, you can. So yeah, here is a pretty hard level. So it depends also on cycles, and you have to use the slowdown time, because you can get it like pretty easily. So yeah, the specificity of this run as well is that you can see that Strackel is running on the guitar, but usually we are running the game on the controller or on the keyboard, but Strackel is doing it on the guitar. So it's very, very cool. Like with a controller, it's very hard at the beginning. Like when you get used to the game, you can finish the game in like 2 or 3 hours with a controller. But playing it with a guitar is a very, very good challenge. It's pretty impressive. When I saw that the first time, I was like, wow. So yeah, here is a level that you have to get a cycle. So you use the TP and the slowdown. You use the yellow lines to bounce. So there's a lot of mechanics, a lot of cycles to get. So yeah, he didn't get any cycles here, but we can forgive him, because in a guitar it's very, very hard. So yeah, and there's also like boring stages, like this one. You just have to go through all the checkpoints. There's not really a lot of mechanics, but you know, there is a lot of optimization that you can do still. But there will be soon like a very hard level, like a labyrinth of red lines, and if you touch a line in the labyrinth, you're pretty much dead. And the thing about this kind of stage, when you don't have to touch any lines, is that it's very hard to do it, because when you go forward, like when you press the button, it's hard to manage the power of this button. So you can touch a line pretty easily, and you can die pretty easily. And even more with the guitar, because like it's not like with a controller, for example, with if that's one controller, this is what I use, is that you have a button that is kind of precise, so it's pretty cool. But with a guitar, it's only like one. Like you press the button and it goes forward. There is no management of the power, so it's even more harder. So, and he's gonna finish the game in like 20-25 minutes, so it's very, very impressive. So the world record of this game also is it's a low 14, I think. I don't remember, but it's a low 14 by Strackel. I used to be the world record holder for a long time, but Strackel proposed this trend for many marathons, and he really wanted to try hard this game, and he tried hard it for like a week, and he got the world record, and I was like kind of mad. But yeah. Oh, so this is the labyrinth of red lines that I was talking about earlier. So as you can see, it's very hard to manage the power. So it's going very slow. Usually on the stage, even with a controller, you have to go very slow because it's really punishing to fail it. Like, for example, if you go to the end of the run and you die, like just you don't manage the power well and you can die pretty easily, and it's losing like a minute. It's very hard. So yeah, congrats, you're good. And this one is also very hard as well. Like, it doesn't seem hard, but the thing is that you have to manage your angle, and it's very hard to see if you go straight or not, or if you have a weird angle, and it's very hard to see that. So you have to go very slow as well on the stage. So as I said before as well, is that you even with a guitar it's even harder because it's not a stick. Because in the Xbox One controller you have to manage the angle with the stick and it's more precise. But with a guitar you use the button on its end, so it's even harder. So yeah, it's really like monkey ass stage. So yeah, for the moment he's doing pretty well. Even with the labyrinth of red lines, he did pretty well, even with few deaths. So yeah, it's pretty monkey ass. Alright, almost finished, and... Alright, nice, GG. Alright, here is kind of a bright stage as well, because you have to wait a lot. It will be like one checkpoint on every red part, so it's kind of long. It's like 45 seconds long, 45-50 seconds long on the controller, so it's pretty hard. Oh, little fails. It's okay. There's some cycle as well, but this is not saving a lot of time. It's kind of boring stage, but yeah, there will be more interesting stages later. So yeah, here is also a very punishing. It's very punishing because you have to wait a lot, and if you like do a little mistake, you are losing a lot of time. Like for example, if you die on the third one, you look like you lose like 20 seconds, like 25 seconds, so it's a lot. And if you die at the end, you lose like 1 minute. So it's kind of punishing. And I wanted to also talk about how this game can be frustrating when you try hard it. Because I try hard at this game, and when you do a dumb mistake, because you will do a bunch of dumb mistakes on this game, because like you can't be perfect, and like it's very frustrating because even if some stage looks pretty easy, you can do a bunch of dumb mistakes and very like, what did I do, man? So it's very frustrating. This game, tryharding this game was very frustrating, but very enjoyable as well. So yeah, if you are a chill guy, don't play this game. But if you like tryharding things, I recommend this game because it's pretty good, and it's it's cool to like hype a few friends and like do a competition like between friends. It's very, very cool, very, very enjoyable. So yeah, here's a pretty hard stage as well. Like we are going through like interesting but hard stage. So yeah, here was very good, nice. Yeah, here is one of the hardest stages as well, because yeah, there's timing to have, there's yellow lines that can push you back in red lines. Like if you don't manage well the power, you can die pretty easily, and even at the end, the space between red lines is very tight, so it's very hard. That's why Strackel is not talking a lot, because he really has to focus.
No.
And even with the controller, he really has to focus as well. So with the guitar, it's even more. He has to focus even more, because it's really not natural to play on the guitar. So yeah, it's really hard. One day I will try to play with the guitar. Sounds cool. It can bring another challenge. Like I've seen last time someone playing SM64 with a battery. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, this is a hard stage, like a lot of yellow and red lines. It's very, very hard. Right. So yeah, like one bad angle can like kill you pretty easily. One bad power management can kill you pretty easily as well. Alright, nice. GG. So yeah, here we will use like yellow lines to go through also yellow lines. And yeah, but it's very used on this stage, this mechanic. Alright, first try, GG. So here is you have to activate the 2 checkpoints on the left to despawn all the balls. But there is a runner that's called Lunamek that found that you can do it without activating those checkpoints, but it's very RNG and hard, so we don't do it in runs. So here is one of my least favorite stage, because it's very hard. Like the space between lines are very tight, and one bad power management can kill you very, very easily on this one. And if you touch a yellow line like you did right now, you die. As simple as that. So let's see. Right. Like even on a controller, it's very hard. So in the guitar, I can't imagine how hard it can be. Alright, third one. Alright, we did the half. Right, you have to slow down the time here, just to be safe. You can do it without slowing the time, but it's kind of risky. Alright, GG. Oh, that was my guess at the end, and the angle was pretty weird.
Oh my god.
But you did fine, nice. Here, slowing the time. Alright, first try, that's pretty good. Alright, good. We are going through the last stages of the game. Here is the RNG part, but it's pretty easily when you slow down the time, because when you slow down the time, the balls are stopping. Simple as that. And also something that I didn't mention is that due to the inputs, the weird inputs on the guitar, it can't go forward and TP at the same time. So it's kind of hard. It's bring another challenge. So here he has to see on the left the combination of the circles. He did pretty well. First try. Let's go. I have a very bad memory, so this stage is kind of hard for me. Alright, this is the last stage after that. So here we are slowing down time to make it safe. Alright, last stage. So here is also a combination level. So there is a number and you have to wait for the numbers to appear. And you have to repeat the memory of the numbers. And at the end of the one, that do a shot on the arrow, and you have to do it 3 times. And at the 3rd time, it will kill you and it will end the game.
And time is coming. Time.
Woo! GG, first try.
Oh my god. I choked so much on a bunch of levels. It was so hard.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool, and on the guitar it's very hard, so GG, man.
Thanks.
GG's, lads. So, you've got any final words you want to say before we end up this section then?
Come join us to run this game. It's so awesome. It's a pretty fun game to run. It's pretty cool, so join us.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's very good to try hard between friends. Like, if you can hype few friends and run it at the same time, it's very cool to do.
It does look like a really, really cool game. I might even have to give it a try myself when I'm on my free time then. Awesome stuff, lads. Well done. Well, there you are, everyone. That was Strackel's run of Neon Space 2. Just a little reminder that we are raising money to support Crisis, a charity supporting people out of homelessness for good. So they achieve this through education, training, and supporting with housing, employment, and health. So 100% of your donations will go and support towards Crisis. And here's what they do more in their own words. In their own words, they state that they offer one-to-one support and advice on courses for homeless people in 12 areas across England, Scotland, and Wales. So please make sure to get those donations in, folks. It would be great to see that. Anyway, well done, everyone. We'll see you over in the next run.